Not everybody's getting paid. Let's get back
this,
to
man.
the television.
You got
Now,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
He's
not
a
bad
bad man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
Sound Off is ready. Are you?
Welcome into 2026, by the way. Sound Off from Caesar Sportsbook. That would
Yes.
be at Horseshoe Lake Charles. We're going to be hopscotching around a ton of topics on tonight's show.
There's a lot.
So get ready.
There's a
We're
lot.
skipping along. All right, no need for introductions. You know us. We've been around for 31
Happy
years
New
on the
Year.
air. You
Happy
should know
New
us by
Year.
now,
I'm
right?
Kevin.
You can wave. You can wave.
That's Scooter.
How about the free-for-all with the transfer portal that LSU
What?
and McNeese are
Woo!
now playing? We're going to get into that.
That's big news.
We go from, CFP 8 teams down to 4 this week, and we got
4
a couple
teams,
of
Rick.
more good games. The
4
Saints'
teams.
winning streak ends in Atlanta,
Yes,
and
it
they
is.
decide who wins the
Yeah.
NFC South with
Yeah.
sub-500 records.
Can you believe that?
Again. That's going to be fun. All right.
He said, some easy pickings there with just a little improvement.
You just have to get a decent
That'll
team.
come up
a
in this
decent
week's
team
show.
and
And of
win.
course, McNeese basketball, men and women are in the thick of the Southland Conference race. All right, this LSU assistant coaches on loan to Ole Miss as just a bugaboo in my saddle. All right, I get it. We're in unprecedented territory.
Yes, we are.
With
It's not
coaches,
unprecedented,
it is
Yeah, it is.
unprecedented.
It
for
is for
4
Ole
to
Miss
5
and LSU
coaches
schools.
flying
It
from
is.
Baton Rouge to
Yeah,
Oxford,
that
back
is.
and forth, especially in playoff games.
And playoff.
Now,
Doesn't
last week
seem
at
to have
some-
hurt Ole Miss so far.
hey, but why is Ole Miss people, why are the reports out of their upper echelon saying this is not sustainable, this is not what we wanted?
Well,
I
they
say let
probably
them
wouldn't
alone. They're
want to
winning.
do it. They don't want to do it a whole year, but they only got to do it 2 more games.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
what is it that's
And
I don't-
bothering
number
them.
one, that-
I don't get it.
That's a little bit misleading.
Why?
Pete Golding, the Ole Miss head coach,
Yes.
Yeah.
he said over the weekend he's fine with the arrangement.
Yeah.
I bet he is.
So who is
I bet he is.
He's won 2.
who
Yeah.
is raising hell about it?
Apparently, it's reports out of the AD, Keith Carter, who
It's
I think
Ole
has
Miss.
mishandled this whole situation.
Well,
me
yeah,
tell
I do. Now,
It's a lot of perception
I
and word games.
understood he didn't want Lane Kiffin to be the head
I got a
coach
thought on that. Go
for
ahead.
this. But if it's not sustainable, if all of a sudden they're not coaching in this game or win that game in the next week, it's got to be Lane Kiffin saying no, because I don't think Ole Miss is saying
You
no.
would not think. And Golding has
I'm-
said, Kevin, I'm staying in constant contact
Yes,
with Kiffin.
yes.
We're good.
And
Yes.
he's, yeah,
We're good.
He
Yes.
and Kiffin apparently are fine.
I think
We're good.
I think it's the AD that's got
Damn
this
media
personal-
stirring things.
It's
Stir,
the-
baby,
No,
stir.
but it's the AD. I think he's got it in for Kiffin because rumor is that I've seen on ESPN.
Rumor is
and get up.
that is not a
He
way
was the
to
one
start.
started. He was the one that started the rumor about the offensive coordinator wanting to get the interview job for the Giants.
Well,
which never
There's,
that was something
there's
that
nobody
came
to interview him there now. So.
That was the thing that came. He's trying to make Kiffin look as bad as he possibly can
Okay, let me throw
because
this
of
out.
what took place.
Well,
Rick.
I
If-
think you're
that's the whole thing.
overreacting.
No way.
And I
No
don't
way.
know. I don't know the Ole Miss AD.
He's
I
pissed.
don't blame him for being pissed. But there's
Scooter,
ways to handle
It's the
things.
business, Scooter. It's the
man,
business.
look.
Coaches are coming and going. Look, how about this? If Ole Miss wanted to really kind of stick it to LSU and Kiffin, then let him coach.
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
work would
Yeah.
it have been
Rick, but you're right, Rick.
if
Look,
Kiffin was serious and
Look.
said, I want to coach this team
Look.
before
By
I
the
take
way-
LSU
by the
full-time,"
way,
then let him go to Oxford and
Rick,
go back and forth.
In my opinion, and by all accounts so far, Ole Miss got a good coach. in
We'll
Pete
see.
Golding.
I hope so. He's a great guy.
Let me tell you
Louisiana
this.
guy.
Let me,
from
Scooter,
Hammond, America.
I do not think, and this is my own opinion, I do not think they would have gotten this far if those coaches would not have come back and helped him.
Oh, no,
That's
no,
my
no, I
opinion.
agree.
Probably not.
Charlie Weiss
And the
called
thing
an
is,
unbelievable
the
game
thing is
against
this,
Georgia.
man. The thing is this. That dude, the AD, he's cutting his nose off to
Yes.
spite his
Ah.
face for the mere fact that he didn't want Kiffin with no part of this
He didn't.
whatsoever. But how can you bring 4 of my coaches to coach Scooter if you know they're going to coach with Kiffin?
I got
that
to,
makes no
Scooter,
sense
I got
to
to
me.
think it's all getting down to
They're
who's
pros.
talking to who. Tampering, who's talking to who. Their reports.
Now,
there's
no
no
such
report-
thing as
yeah, I
tampering.
can see Ole Miss worried about that.
Okay,
There's no
it's gonna
such thing as
happen.
tampering.
It's inherent to
How
the
can
situation.
Scooter? Let me ask you this, Scooter. How can the Ole Miss AD want to claim tampering when you asked him to come back?
Well, he agreed to let him come back.
He agreed, Rick. So how can you even suspect anything of tampering
I heard
when you know that?
You can bring them back and hope for the best and still suspect it might happen.
I heard reports that those coaches, Weiss in particular, and McDonald, the receiver coach, and Kevin Smith, the running back coach, who's the associate head coach at LSU now, are in separate rooms. They're only working in a little cubicle
Rick,
somewhere
and you're
doing
right, Rick.
game plan,
Rick,
but they're not
crazy.
intermixing with the players.
Do they have? Well, what do they got to mix with the players?
Rick, you got to coach the kids.
Just tell me the offensive coordinator can't talk to the chambliss?
So what you're saying, Rick, they behind the wall and they're saying, hey, look, here's the offensive notes for what we're doing today.
Look,
Come on now.
You just have a security guard assigned to each one of them to follow them to lunch,
a mall cop.
everywhere they go
a mall
all
cop.
day.
Is that like when you go to jury duty?
Yeah. Look, Golden is not kidding himself.
God.
Like you
Funniest
said
thing
earlier,
you've said in 6 months.
Golden knows that
It's
he
crazy,
needs these
man.
guys to get to the CFP championship.
Yes,
Of
Rick.
course
He's
he
won
does.
2 games with them.
Rick.
And he beat Georgia.
I mean, they're going to be playing Miami
And one of the
Thursday.
wildest, craziest games
It
I
was.
Look,
have
That's
seen.
no doubt.
Trinidad Chambliss, fourth quarter. Those 5 or 6 throws and plays,
Rick.
Heisman moments, are
Rick.
some of the best plays I've seen all college football year. I'm serious
Well,
when
I
say
said, I wrote it in column, that it looked like a combination of Johnny Manziel and Patrick Mahomes.
Yes. Oh, the little flip.
Yeah.
The little flip.
That was crazy, Rick.
You talk about Heisman moments?
Oh, yeah.
He had 3 Heisman moments in 3 plays.
Yeah, he did.
3 consecutive plays.
Those
back to back.
throws down
Back to
the
back.
field.
Back to back.
I mean, the one that set up the winning field goal, to normal eyes, they think, okay, pretty good throw.
That's a throw,
That
Rick.
was an unbelievable
You
throw.
had to drop
How
that
about
in
when
over the
he
defender.
circled 40 yards behind the line, almost to the goal line?
I think the broadcast put it at 55 yards.
That's crazy.
He was running all
That's
over
crazy,
the place.
man.
All right, is there anything we need to say about Alabama's debacle against Indiana?
I would say
Anything?
Caleb
I
DeVoe,
would
I
say
Anything?
this.
I feel for that
I will
dude,
say
man.
this:
I feel for
Alabama
that
got
dude.
beat worse in the playoffs
Oh, it was
than
horrible.
Tulane did.
It was
There you
horrible,
go.
Scooter. It was horrible.
Tulane
Good
gave
point.
Tulane
you're right.
gave
You're right.
Wow.
You're right.
Ole Miss a better game than Alabama gave.
it was
That
horrible.
Indiana team's good.
It's proved
I'm
the
telling
Hoosiers
you.
are the best
They
team in
are.
the country.
They are.
Just, wow, you're coming to our side?
I'm just saying, normally when you got a
they're the
Heisman
best.
Trophy winner, normally it's going to go one way, Rick, bad or good.
That's
it went
right.
good.
What's good is Seafood Palace in Lake Charles. You want to kick off the new year by hosting your family and friends to a seafood feast? Come by for lunch or dinner. They're open 6 days a week, by the way, for the region's best fried seafood, best fried shrimp, catfish, best boiled crabs, and boiled shrimp. They have the annual awards to prove it. Down-home cooking and atmosphere, expansive menu to choose from. You can feast like a king at Seafood Palace.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
What's bugging you? Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
All right, folks, make it down to Horseshoe Lake Charles for loads of fun and
Yes.
loads of winning in 2026. You get down here earlier in the week, you might get lucky and catch our show production.
Would love
Or you can come down here and get that Caesars reward card swipe. Remember, you can win credits, you can win multipliers, you get promotional prizes that you can win, but you got to hit the card, you got to get all the information. If you miss our show production, You can win,
You don't
have
wanna
lunch
do
at
that.
Bruce Brothers.
Yeah, you don't want to
In
miss
the
it.
evening, pop in at Gordon Ramsay Steak, best steakhouse in the entire
No
state
doubt
of
about it.
Louisiana, right here at Horseshoe Lake Charles. All right,
No doubt.
Coming up, the Saints loss in Atlanta, ends the winning streak.
Yeah.
And it gave Carolina the NFC South, the privilege of going to the playoffs. That's coming
Wow.
up. All right, let's try and navigate.
They didn't get to host the game.
And they get to host the Rams of all.
Can you believe
That's
that?
another debate
Wow.
we'll get to. All right. The comings and goings of the transfer portal open now a few days. Over 4,000 players from
That was
FBS,
really-
FCS, and Division II
There are
is in
not
the portal.
4,000 spaces.
There
I'm going
is
to talk about
not.
starting
No.
positions.
There is not.
Yeah.
Greener pastures
But the
sometimes
thing is,
leave you in
but what I think people,
bull. You know
what
what
I
I'm
think
talking
people
about.
misunderstand, every player has the opportunity to put themselves in the portal.
And they should have that
They have
opportunity.
just to
They
see
should.
who's out there
I
that
know.
may want to
Now they can go back to their
what I
teams.
do.
They can go back.
Yeah.
If the team wants
Yeah.
them to come
Yeah,
back.
if they,
And the thing
if
is-
they
Exactly.
want them.
But
Exactly.
you've got some players that some teams need to get locked down before that portal starts.
And
I
we're
haven't,
gonna get to
I
that.
haven't gotten word on Trey Green, but I heard that he's probably the highest paid tight end in the country.
Money.
That's kind of what was told to
doubt.
him.
No doubt. All right.
Apparently
all right.
he's coming back.
Look,
Yeah, apparently he
upwards
is.
of 20 LSU Tigers went into the portal. We won't run through
Yeah.
the list. The latest one, though, Caden Durham.
Most of them
Caden Durham.
weren't big play.
Caden Durham.
Yeah.
Odds are going to follow Frank Wilson at Ole Miss.
More than likely.
I got the impression
More
these
than
guys
likely,
are-
Rick.
all right.
More than
Probably
likely.
so. The one thing, and you can laugh, I think it's 7 offensive linemen,
8 now.
8.
8.
And you say, well, good riddance, the way they play. But
Yeah.
what? 4 or 5 of them were freshmen.
Yeah.
They weren't ready to play. They
Development.
could get better.
Yeah, valid. That's valid. All right, Kyle Parker in the portal. Michael Van Buren
Kyle
in
Parker
the
would
portal.
have been the leading returning
Yeah,
receiver.
he's
Well, Van
and
Buren,
then
you knew that
Weston
was gonna
Davis
happen.
was the
Well,
latest
Van
offensive lineman.
Buren was.
He knew that was going to happen regardless. He just wanted to see
He's
because.
the reason they're searching so desperately for a quarterback.
Well, because the reason is he knows whoever gets there, he's probably not going to be the starter.
All right.
Of course.
So he
There-
wants to say,
And
is there anybody out
it's
there that
still
would like
one
for
of the
me to
funniest,
come? It is.
One of the funniest press conference questions I have ever heard was right after the Texas Bowl. And Grant, he didn't play bad in the
Yeah,
Texas
yeah.
Bowl. He probably had his best
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
But some guy raised his hand and said, Michael, do you feel like you secured your spot as QB1 for next year tonight? I was like,
Give him a break.
Lane Kiffin
Give him a
sitting
break.
back. All right, speaking of quarterbacks, there's no doubt Kiffin wants Trinidad Chambliss.
There's no doubt.
There's no doubt.
Well,
but
it's not going to
no
get
doubt.
him.
But the number 1 rated quarterback in the portal
Mm-hmm.
is this Brendan Sorsby of Cincinnati, 6'3", 225.
All right, what is-
saw
I
that.
must admit, I've
I
not
saw
seen
that.
Cincinnati
No,
Bearcats
I saw
football.
that.
I
I've
haven't
seen clips.
either. But what
He's
is
a big
Plan
kid.
C?
Pardon? Plan C?
Chambliss said today, Monday, that number 1, he's got to get eligible.
He does.
Right,
He was
right.
not grades or
Well,
anything.
today-wise, you
they've
should
got to
know.
give him another year,
Another year.
of eligibility, which I'm sure they will. They
think they will.
never say no anymore.
Right.
Today
but
we
he
should know.
said he's staying at Ole Miss if he does.
I don't think he is, Scooter.
Sorsby is committed to. Gosh, I'm going blank.
All right, so you're saying it's not
Texas
LSU.
Tech.
Okay.
Texas
Look,
Tech.
look,
The
guys.
next-
And then Sam Levitt from Arizona
Now,
State.
He'd be
Yeah.
next on the list.
So he's next on the list. So
and he
I
visited.
I
LSU.
think. Are you convinced? Are you
I will-
convinced
I will
Chambliss won't
go
follow
on-
and
I
follow?
will go on record to say, if he gets this extra year of eligibility, he's coming to LSU. That's what I'm saying.
He could.
How much you want?
That's what I'm
He
saying.
could. Oh, he's
I've been
pulling
pretty
out the
good,
wallet.
Scooter.
This guy never pulls out his wallet. Believe us.
I've been pretty good, Scooter, about some of the
He'll
things that I've
command-
said. I've been pretty good,
Chambliss
man.
will
I think I got
command-
$8.
He got
here,
$8.
but-
That's not even working.
I've been pretty good.
He'll
though.
get $4 million,
Easy, Rick.
maybe 5. I'm
Rick,
talking about
easy.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Easy,
Well,
Rick.
the word is
Easy.
7.
Wow. Really? Wow.
College
I think,
players-
I
Now,
think
let me
Kiffin
ask you
will
this.
really make a hard
$7
run.
million.
Do you think Ole Miss can give him $7 million and
I-
still be
they'll
able to
find
get
it.
other
They
players
are.
that they're going to
Good
need?
point. They won't. They'll let
One
Kawan
thing we
Lacey go
learned
then
in
and
about-
say $2 million.
I'm
Lacey's
telling
coming to
you,
LSU.
as much as they bitch, if LSU in particular, aren't we learning if money is the problem, there is no problem.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
there-
saying,
yeah.
Scooter. So,
Yeah.
you know, Ole Miss, just be ready.
I don't know where it comes from.
Just be ready. But I tell you what,
it's fairy dust.
Every running back from LSU can leave, because if we get Lacey, we're good to go.
Well, Harlan Berry says he's coming back.
Harlan Berry is pretty damn good.
Harlan Berry.
You think he's better than Lacey?
What?
What?
You're going to use
You
one?
gonna question that?
No.
Kevin, would you be quiet for a minute?
He's young.
Have you ever heard of a team can't use two running
I'm
backs?
not saying that, but you make it seem
LSU's
like they don't
always
need
had
Lacey.
at least two.
Lacey would be the number one back for LSU if he comes there. Would be the
fine.
number one
Look,
back.
There'll be plenty of work for both of them.
I think I'm siding with Kevin. I think Trinidad Chambliss, the negotiations are still going.
Rick.
I think he's an honorable young man.
Yes, he
very
is.
spiritual, very faithful. We'll see.
Why would you Why would you say you're coming to LSU when you're still playing? Why would you say that?
No, he said.
Why would you?
Oh, you're saying? So
Yes,
yeah, I'm
yes.
coming back to Ole
Why
Miss.
would you say that?
Yeah. All right.
When you're still
Who is
playing.
coming back is Wes Weeks. Good thing. Whit Weeks.
Weeks.
He needs to come back.
Yeah.
Too many injuries.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to keep his girlfriend happy.
Yeah.
Landry. You know, he's got to
keep
come back.
He may not start, Rick.
All right, the McNeese Cowboys. All right, on three has the McNeese Cowboys with 5 players in the portal.
Yeah.
I want to get this right. Safety Shoes Brinkley, receiver Josh Jackson, defensive end A.J. Thomas, who transferred from Tulane,
Right.
cornerback Javon Davis, and offensive lineman Greg Knox. Right now, on
Where are
three,
they from?
These are
Those are the
teams,
ones
these
that
are
are in the
players that
portal
are
right
in
now.
the portal for McNeese. Now, the big
McNeese.
concern is Philip Bradford, and Macy Lewis, the defensive ends. Nothing
Yeah.
out of McNeese yet on, they don't want to say either way who's in or who out.
But you know what bothers me?
Quickly.
When you've got players that do that for McNeese, and if another team comes up and say we want this to that, I mean, how does McNeese come? How do
Next
they
segment.
deal with that?
We'll talk about the money. We got to hit this hard break. We're coming back in a bit.
Yes.
Stay right there.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
What's bugging you? Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
All right, welcome back to the show. Let's pick up that conversation where we left it off.
Yes.
McNeese in the portal. All right, so 5 players in the portal according to On3. I was in touch with Aaron Ingram. They're not releasing any information because it's such in a flux.
It is.
You got guys in, you got guys out. Remember, you can go in the portal, but you can
There's
always
another
you can always come back.
Yes.
To
I think you're under this misconception
What?
too. The portal window was Friday the 2nd
Right.
till the 16th.
Correct.
Right.
That's to get in the
to
portal.
get in. That's correct.
Right.
Now,
I'm not-
that doesn't mean you have to sign by
You
the
do
16th.
not.
You don't.
You do
No.
not.
That's
No.
open-ended.
That's
No.
open.
Once
And
you,
a key
as
caveat.
long as you're in the portal
Yes.
before.
There is no spring portal session, which really contracts everything. All these roster decisions. Remember, there was another one last year in April. For
Yeah.
whatever reason, there's not
But Rick-
a spring portal session
But
this
Rick,
year.
I
That's
think the
gonna
NC2A has
contract
to
everything.
move these dates because you
Oh,
can't.
they have to.
You can't do this, man.
That's
it's
in
unfair.
Thursday's show.
It's
That's
unfair.
Thursday's show. We're going to get back into that. McNeese, Matt Viator, if he doesn't get more money, he has to get more money to get players, or he's handcuffed
Rick,
again.
I don't think people
Handcuffed
understand that.
again.
I don't think they understand how big of a financial obligation it is when you're dealing with the portal. I don't think the people at McNeese understands
I
that.
think they do, but they got to get the money. And look, basketball is easier because you're
But
only
Rick-
bringing in 8 or 9, 10 guys.
But Rick, when you're looking at what Matt's doing on Saturdays and you don't see progress, you can't blame him.
No.
You can't blame him.
Because there was, over the last couple of years, there's been too many
You can't
misses
blame him
in
for that.
the portal, okay? They need quarterback. They need offensive line. They need a little depth on defense, especially if they
What's
lose
the
Bradford.
guy they lost the best defensive player? Micah Davey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
was
my point.
last
They lost
year,
him for about $40,000.
That's my point.
Okay, all right.
That's my point.
You know, I picked up a little something. Montana and Montana State. Montana State is in the FCS championship game.
Yes.
Yeah.
They spent $2 million plus on their rosters. Now, granted, that's the upper echelon of
understand, Rick.
FCS.
Yeah,
I get
I
it.
understand what
Montana,
you're saying.
Montana State.
You know what? Where they're
understand what you're
different
saying,
and why
Rick.
they
All I'm saying.
dominate FCS. They are like the Ole Miss and Mississippi State of Mississippi.
Yes.
The only two teams you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Okay.
aren't any.
Yeah.
There aren't any
All right.
FBS
I get that.
teams.
I get
That's
that.
it. They're
Yeah.
right. They're right.
Yeah,
I
and
get
they
that.
are the focal point of that state.
I get
That's
that.
it's one of the greatest unknown rivalries in the
Yeah.
country
Yeah.
when the two of them play.
Oh, you're right about that. All right. Finally, we're going to get to the Saints. All right, 4-game winning
Yeah.
streak ends. Tough game.
More like Alabama, Auburn.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so the NFC South has Carolina. They're going to limp in at 8-9. All right, Tampa's out. They've won it enough, right?
Yep.
The Saints, look, put up a hell of a fight on the road.
By the way,
with a
Scooter,
JV
when you
team.
look
basically.
at
By the way, Scooter, how did your quarterback play? Stroud, how did he
I
play?
thought, oh, here we go. I'm ready.
How did he play,
I'm
Scooter?
ready. I'm ready.
Oh, go ahead,
I'm
Kevin. Kick
not
him off
saying
the
nothing.
team.
I'm not saying. I just asked you a simple question.
Okay.
How did he play, Scooter?
Can I ask, beyond the worst pass he's made all year, I don't know what he was.
That
You
was
see
a
what I
great
mean?
play by the cornerback.
You see what I mean?
You
Yeah,
do it all
but
the
you
time.
could see
You
it.
got to
You
give
see
some
what I
credit
mean?
to the other team. He made a great
see
job.
what-
Yeah,
You know,
but that
if-
pass
He made a great
should not
job.
have been
If
thrown.
you play long enough, we're gonna figure out what you do, Scooter. That's football.
That's right.
You
And
make a mistake. I hate to tell you,
mistakes.
your guy Aaron Rodgers has
It's a
made
bad
few
man.
big-
It's a bad man.
He
get back on
he
track.
never
It's
threw
a
a bad
man.
pass.
Did you see that over-the-shoulder pass?
I am
Only a
not
pro
that
can
bad.
throw that.
No, let's-
Only a pro can throw that.
I wrote it
Aaron
last
Rodgers
week
my
or
best
the,
quarterback
or the
ever.
week before. If we're looking at the Saints, can we at least say they got their coach and they got their quarterback? That's
You gonna
half
respond
the
to that,
battle.
Rick?
I
'Cause
will.
I'm not.
Okay. Since a month ago when Knucklehead
What?
in the
What are
middle
you saying
kept
now?
bringing it up.
Rick's
okay.
responding. Rick is
Look,
responding.
I'm going to respond, and don't reach over.
No, if you ever throw an interception in Kevin's mind,
Yeah.
they cut you.
I'm just saying.
I have now a good sample size. I have my sample size. Tyler, shock. Yes, in that game against Atlanta, he made elite NFL passes. He is the starting quarterback for the Saints. Is he all
Kevin,
pro?
he
No.
made one. He's
He-
a future All-Pro.
He is the future quarterback for this team.
I
I'm not
can't
saying you
believe
don't
you.
go for another
I
one.
cannot believe you.
He
I'm
made
looking
elite
at these
NFL passes.
words.
You was daubing him as the next Tom Brady. Oh
Well,
my
that's-
God. Scooter was here like, well, there we got another Tom Brady, folks. Look at him go.
Okay. Look, now that the season's over, quickly, 35-year-old Cam Jordan. He says he's elite. I'm buying into it. DeMario Davis, 36.
He's done. He's
And
done.
Taysom
He's
Hill
done,
with a
Rick.
shoulder injury now at
Rick,
35.
they
Do
need to
they
move on.
restructure and bring
No,
all
they
these
don't.
kids?
You can't,
I
Rick.
think
Rick,
you're
you can't.
wrong.
Rick, but you can't bring them
I'm
all back.
crawfishing on
you
this
can't
one.
bring them all back.
I
Rick.
would try to
You
get
cannot
at
bring
least.
them all back.
I
Rick.
think Hill will probably retire.
If you
Probably.
do that, don't you think you're going to have to redo Scooter's quarterback contract?
No, he's under a rookie
Well, you
deal.
can't.
He's a rookie deal. No,
He's
you got
on
to
his
pay Chris
rookie.
Olave. No, I say you bring Cam Jordan and DeMario Davis back. I really do. Because
Man,
their
did they-
enthusiasm for the game.
I mean,
yeah.
I
Listen
agree,
to
but
Chase
can
Young.
they do it financially, Rick, and make it work?
They'll figure it
Their
out.
excitement
Yeah.
to keep playing, and
Yes.
I thought I detected
I'm
that.
crawfishing on
that
those two
too.
guys.
And
Yes,
I got to give Moore some credit. Maybe they are the reason, but watching the Saints the last 6 weeks, month, it's obviously they've got a good locker room.
Yes.
Would
the
you
players
agree
say
to
it.
that?
Yeah, I would
The
agree with
players
that.
say it, and you
How
got to
many
believe
I
it.
don't believe
many
it.
games did
with
Hill
with
miss
a
this year?
cancer
What?
How
quarterback.
many games did Hill miss this year?
Taysom?
Taysom Hill.
We came back. He missed a couple.
Okay.
He's 35. Look, Brandon Staley, the defensive coordinator, I think he's a key cog in that defense. That defense is shining right now, man. And going into next year, they need one or two guys. Figure out that secondary.
I'm just wondering how they're going to make
Well,
it all
they-
work, Rick.
but-
That's all.
I mean,
It's going to be tough.
I want to know who will get help. I mean, that was the JV offense they sent to Atlanta. I never heard any of those guys.
Dante Pettis.
And then
another touchdown off the board.
And then Olave.
Yeah.
Olave with a blood clot had to sit out.
They missed Olave.
Oh my God.
But I mean, they got everything that could go wrong went wrong, and they're 50-50 offensive PI away from winning that game.
Yeah.
Let's hit it. Final round of this show is coming up next. Right there. The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay's steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars Reward Card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
J&J has protected Louisiana homes and businesses for over 60 years.
We call him today, make the pests go away. J&J exterminating. Yeah.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Performance MVP is Lake Charles' newest full-line music store. Performance carries top brands of guitars, drums, keyboards, pro audio, and all of the accessories. We install professional sound systems in sports arenas, churches, homes, and outdoor living spaces. Performance MVP has 22 years of experience in broadcast video productions, including college and high school sports, television shows, commercials, and live streaming events. Come see our...
All right, NFL Black Monday is
our
show production earlier in the week, but we got guys getting fired in the NFL, of course. It's Black Monday.
It's
Raheem Morris and Terry Fontenot from Lake Charles, LaGrange High.
Yeah.
The GM.
Out at Atlanta.
Head coach
Raheem
and GM.
Morris out. Pete Carroll, 74 years old, out in Las Vegas.
Pete's done
Kevin
enough.
Stefanski, two-time Coach of the Year, out in Cleveland.
I know, man.
Giants and Titans are already looking. There's going to be a couple more.
Wow.
Zach Taylor, all that grumbling with Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
He's hanging on to his job. I don't see how.
I don't see how he's going to make that work either, Rick.
Again, our show production earlier in the week, the Cowboys, McNeese basketball hosting Stephen F. Austin, huge game.
Yeah,
Stephen
it's a
F.
big
Austin,
game.
the one that's going to lock into the Cowboys because they came in, 12-2 unbeaten. That was Monday night, so we don't have the final on that. How about Lane Kiffin saying, I'm not going to the Sugar Bowl, smart move, but he walks hand in hand with Kim Mulkey into PMAC.
How about
and
Kim
they
Mulkey?
lose.
Kim Mulkey.
Well, they're 0-2 now.
I know. They lose to Vanderbilt and Kentucky.
They lost two.
And
I didn't think Vanderbilt was that good.
Unbeaten.
they didn't play anybody in the pre-conference.
None.
No,
I
they
mean,
didn't. No,
nobody
they
that had any business. And Mulkey said and she admitted that she purposely got an easy schedule.
Yeah, and look.
She said it's part of the plan for the. Well, it's not working.
Well, it better start working.
Kiffin wasn't their lucky charm.
No,
when
it
they
wasn't.
lose
No,
to
But anyway,
Kentucky.
Kevin, I don't think I'm not. I think ESPN made that decision.
Well, I think it was smart by Kiffin not going to.
I do too. But
Yeah.
I think he would have gone if ESPN.
We got to run. That's Mr.
As
Bridger,
always.
Hobbs and several.